Yes! Yes! Yes, guys! The sole reason, well, I shouldn't say sole reason, but the main reason why I wanted to do a walkthrough for this game is complete. Floor 69 of All This and Wolf 3D. This is the hardest map in the entire game, as you can see. And as you see as well, this map is not a part of the game. It's a completely different game when you get to floor 69, as I said. I've been raving about this map for so many levels in this game now. For so long, I've seen like very few people doing a walkthrough of this map on YouTube. I thought I need to take a crack at this. And I don't know if anybody's ever completed this map on hard, let alone 100% of everything for level 69 of All This and Wolf 3D. And I didn't notice until I completed this. You'll know if you get 100%. It plays this music, so another different music tune. Oh man, this is just, I can't believe I did it, guys. I am so happy. This is like my ultimate goals. I did it. I got 100% of everything. Even though, yes, I didn't, I saved in between, paused it, but it was necessary. And a true fact, I did not practice this map at all on hard. I completed it one time, like through the first part of this map, which we'll get through in a second. When I hit that last poster, when it said the Hi Mom thing, that was the first time I had ever done it on hard. And of course, that was when I stopped. I did the rest of the map practice to find all the secrets and everything. I missed one, unfortunately, so I had to go back and get that last one, but I'm happy. I did it. I know this is a long video, but I'm just happy this came true for me. So yes, 100% kills, secrets, and treasure. You see the time is only 6:54. That is the time that it took for you to get all 6 of those posters. I'm sure you're all really confused though, like what is up with this map? What was Thomas Wheeling and Chris Chokin thinking when they made this map? I do not know. I don't know what mood they were in that day or something. I mean, this is like a bizarre map. It's like Bizarro Worlds, if you want to put it that way. It's a crazy idea, but I think it's very creative and fun. I mean, there's a lot to talk about in this map, so instead of just staying on here and talking about it, let's actually go look at some visual aids so you know what I'm talking about. So when you start this map, as you see, no matter what happened from floor 68, you're always going to start this map from scratch, which is a pain because fighting off those mutants, as I always say, are tricky. And you go through, you teleport from 3 different rooms. And the second room, things are just acting so goofy, and it's just so weird. You're in like a big bizarre world or something like that. In the last room, there is a wall with BJ Blazkowicz's head that when the face he makes whenever you choose the I Am Death Incarnate difficulty. If you go up to there and you keep pressing spacebar, not hold it down, but keep constantly pressing spacebar, your health will increase and you can get it up to 200% health at that moment. You can't go any further, but you cannot just hold it down. You have to keep pressing spacebar. I think it's 200. Once you get to 200 though, you cannot pick up any more health packs until you get under 100% though. And that's the only time in this game you'll be able to go over 100% health. Now, when you get to those chambers, right after you clear out the first room, when you get out of the teleporting, you have to make a choice. There's a left and a right chamber. Most people that I've seen do this map on YouTube, there's not too many, but most of them use the right chamber to complete this map. At first, I didn't understand why I never used the left chamber, but I think it's because the left chamber, because the room from episode 3, floor 4, and as you see also, there was a lot of rooms that were taken from other Wolfenstein 3D maps in this map. They're taking you to two different areas, that both of them are the entrance of episode 3, floor 4, but I think in the left chamber, it keeps you more in the side area part, where on the right, it takes you like the heart of where all the keys are, so it's much quicker to access. So that's why the right chamber is pretty much the correct chamber to go through. Now, as you saw in the places you teleport, you only have so much time, and once you go through those chambers, you are timed. Your goal is to find all 6 of these random girl posters to stop the time. Because if you don't stop the time, something happens, but I'll get to that in a second. So you gotta move pretty quickly in this map. And I know it's pretty tough with all the guards coming at you, but you just gotta fight around them and make sure you find those 6 posters. You gotta know where they're located. And that's why, again, if you start from the left chamber, you probably wouldn't be able to find any of the posters or the key for a while. The timer stops when you find the 6th poster, and it comes with this big random Hi Mom screen. I don't know what the heck they were thinking of that as well, but it's just very random. You're not done yet, though, after you get that 6th poster. Throughout this map, there are a couple random bosses, but not all of them you have to kill in order to exit. If you go to the exit door before you kill any of the bosses in this map, there's some really weird cartoon figure there, so that's blocking you from exiting. So what you have to do is you gotta kill off the 2 random, like, cartoon figures on the sides. You have to kill off those 2, and one of them disappears. The other one is just some weird dude that I don't know what his name is. I just call him Kevin for no reason. You have to kill those guys, and then there's a couple officers that come, but when you shoot them, it's like each of the bosses like appear after like you hit them 3 times. So that's goofy stuff. You get that down, but the Rock Band boss you cannot kill. That's just right there, and you just can't run into him because that's treated like a ghost or something like that. You'll just run into it and he'll suck the life out of you right away. There's also 2 other bosses throughout the map, but you don't have to kill those guards to exit the map. But if you notice, there were 2 other like really weird secrets. There was one that actually took you through those rooms that you teleported through and back to the start room. But in the start room elevator, there is that other random like big treasure item. You will not be able to get that unless you kill off all the bosses. Another thing you will not be able to get to is you will not be able to push back the first poster that I opened up behind in the sliding part of one of the doors and into that like love potion room, or heck you want to call it. It's just really weird. But you won't be able to push that secret back also until you kill off all the bosses in this map. Now there's 2 other things you must be aware of. What happens if the timer runs out? Not for the teleporting time, but when you're trying to get the posters. If you do not get the poster where the timer runs out, the last 30 seconds as you see, the walls start blinking like, different structures and stuff. And once you get to 0, oh, look at this. You guys literally go to hell. That's what it is. It's very weird. There's no way you can fight off, so pretty much you're just thrown to the fires of a painful death. And finally, another thing to keep in mind. Anytime you are being timed, whether it's at the beginning, middle, or end, if you would pause the game for some reason and you would try to go back, here's what happens. No! Anytime you leave floor 69, a kitty gets killed. No! Just don't kill the kitties. But yes, that is pretty much everything you need to know about floor 69. I'm sorry this video is long, but again, it took a while to get through to get 100%, to explain everything to you guys about this map. Oh, it is, again, I don't know what Wheeling and Chokin were thinking when they made this map. It's just so goofy, but it's so fun also. I mean, it could be a pain at first, but this map, this is as hard as anything I've ever seen in Wolfenstein 3D can get. Even my maps can't top this off. I've said enough about floor 69, very creative floor. Let's celebrate, but we can't quite yet because we have one more map, and that is floor 70, which is next, which is the final floor in all of this and Wolf 3D. We have one more boss battle, guys. Who is this boss? We will find out next as we wrap up all this and Wolf 3D next. Until then, guys, I am the Club of the Man 1993.